Roz and Josh, round 3. Gonna be playing first. It's very rare. How about this hand here?
I mean, it's got all your colors.
It's the slowest hand imaginable. It's got all the colors. It's got this eyes in the skies. I'm scared throwing this back. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I think I would keep it. You got a lot of gas. You got all the colors. I think that's been the issue with the deck is getting to the colors, but we knew that was a concern initially, so.
We're there. Another green, and we'll even have a collective blessing.
Indeed.
So no Rakdos. Let's not see a red and a black.
Yeah, that might not be optimal.
I feel like a bad person.
Well, but
Want to give him the hang good luck.
you see Rakdos, but no Cackler. That's fine.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, not bad.
Now we're getting somewhere. U2.
Is a band.
Love the band.
Have seen the band in concert.
Big fan. I'm sure all the young folk playing Magic know who U2 is.
You would think so.
I hope.
But maybe not UB40. Hmm?
Or who else was around there? Simple Minds? Okay, that's a really good card.
Yes.
That card is so good, I wish he didn't play it. Alright, well.
She's slinging the songbirds. The question here is, do you want to take his turn by blocking with... Nah, I guess you can't.
No, there's no way to make it happen, unfortunately.
That's too bad. That's just too bad.
This 1-2.
She just doesn't do much except she gives you the bird and then that's it. She hangs around for a while.
Yeah, I mean...
But it's just kind of small talk, you know.
It's like when you have the collective blessing out, and then you're like, you see some cards and you're like, ooh, a Drudge Beetle. But then if you're like Stellar Songbird, you're like, hey, 2 bodies, a 4/5 and a 4/4 in the air is pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now not really doing too much. So excellent Rakdos so far. Splatter Thug would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the swing here.
Maybe just to ping you too. You can hope for the best.
I would feel excellent. Excellent about that.
I don't think so. Maybe a Reveler. What do we got here?
We've got a Grim Roustabout. It's a Rakdos card.
It is. Leashed? Weird. That's just terrible.
So what does that mean?
I mean...
I guess there's no reason to play blue right now, because even if we drew another blue, there's Sphinx of the Chimes is not coming. Alright, so...
Right.
So what do you do here? What does that mean? Do you swing him with both?
I mean... He's not... I mean, if he does swing in with the Roustabout and you want to block it with the Cellar, that means he wastes 2 mana to kill the Cellar.
Now, this Common Bond, let's see, can that... If he doesn't get a black, this Common Bond actually makes us get rid of his Rixmati Guildmage?
Yeah. Unless he's got burn.
Let's give it a shot.
I don't think it's bad. I mean, it's 1 point of damage.
I mean, we've got eyes in the skies if we absolutely have to.
Yeah, and I mean, you could always block out the Roustabout.
And see him do something.
And make him activate if he wants to swing with it.
Well, let's see if we have the pre-combat land drop. This is the telling tale right here.
Yeah, I think the play here is eyes in the skies, honestly.
All right, so he's got the land.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're just taking 3.
Yeah, I think the play there was probably to swing with Cellar, but it doesn't really matter. It at least gives him something to consider. We also had Common Bond and Swift Justice. Swift Justice could be definitely relevant later on.
Mm-hmm.
He's tapped a red.
A single red for electrickery.
Hmm.
No,
I
it's not
doubt
gonna
it.
be.
Nah. Well, this is fun. Gonna ping you too. That's tough.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's best case scenario, I would say.
Get the foily birds online.
Yep. All right, so I mean, you could use Swift Justice and Common Bond, and the next turn you can Judgment. That seems pretty good.
So the question is, what's our swing look like? I'm guessing 2 birds. Let's see here.
I think I'd swing with 3.
3 birds. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
How we get 1, 2. Well, I guess there's no. Well, yeah, I don't think there's any lack of benefit to this.
No.
No turn 4 play for a Rakdos deck, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Not the best ever. All right, so if he swings with both,
Which I'm gonna see a swing for 2 here, for both. Yeah. Okay. So there they are.
all right, now either if you block out there against the Roustabout and he regenerates it, it's fine. But I mean, unless yeah, I think the block is against the Roustabout here.
Well, I think. Well, let's see.
Okay, if you block the Roustabout, then he tries to bring the Cellar down 1.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to use his red, so he can't Annihilating Fire you. He can't launch party you at that point. Okay. I mean, he can Annihilating Fire you if you Common Bond the Cellar, blocking the Guild Mage. See what I'm saying?
Correct. Yes. So we're seeing regenerate.
Yep. Take some of his mana.
Nope.
Okay.
So he wants to play something, or he wants to just drain. Yep.
Just
Drain.
ping you. That's great. Now, okay, the question here is, do you want to just Common Bond 2 of your birds and go after it? Because you've got Judgment handy.
Yes. Honestly, I think we kind of do here. The fact that he's throwing down only pings at us.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to kind of take this advantage. This isn't exactly how I like to use a Common Bond, but I don't think it's like horrible, like the worst thing ever.
I agree.
So there's our planes.
There it is.
Which is fine. Might as well draw some planeses. All right, so let's go in here.
Yeah, and I mean, do you swing in with everybody?
Well, if
What do you have? 2, 4, 5.
I kind of think we do. Well, you get an extra point out of the deal. I mean, you could keep back something like a Cellar of Songbirds, and
Yeah.
then block, and then make him use mana, and then Tristani's Judgment this.
That sounds actually better. I think it's worth 1 mana because unless he just lets it ride, you're going to take 2, a maximum of 5 from the Guild Mage, and then maybe he's got Burn. Yeah, let's just see what he does. we know he swings. Yeah, maybe he's trying to figure out if he wants to spend the mana regenerating the roustabout. That was just a bad overall play.
I'm very interested right now because he hasn't played the land yet. 6 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is he just trying to be efficient, or does he have nothing for us?
I mean, I think the block here is definitely against the roustabout if he swings in.
Nope, no roustabout.
I probably would just take
The 2 and then see if he starts draining. Well, what do we got here? We got... Yeah, I don't think that we can let the Rixmati just sit on the board.
Nah, I actually might just kill it here.
Don't let him use any of his mana?
I wouldn't let him even hit you.
Well, let's see, because I'm really interested that he hasn't had any plays.
I mean, if he comes up with something, you've got a bird to chump if you absolutely have to. He might have Launch Party in hand. That would be just a bad play, I think, in general, but...
Oh yeah, Launch Party against a Sea of Birds and a Cellar of Songbirds, that's fine.
Mm-hmm, yeah. This is the worst Rakdos start I've ever seen.
Wow.
The leashed roustabout.
Just going down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is that really it? Is that the end?
That can't be it.
Alright, what do we got here?
Maybe Rixmati would
Spawn?
be difficult to deal with. Not really, though. I mean, you got the Cellar chumping for at least one turn.
Wow.
It's alright, but it's not going to deal damage against your army of birds.
Oh.
Oh!
So almost there. Almost. That's fine, though. Okay, so, I mean, we're at the point now where we could swing here. I mean, well, let's see. If we leave a bird back to block this thing, we have Swift Justice. I'm waiting for like a Deviant Glee or something, but I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, you just swing in with the birds. See, he's going to block a 1/1 unless he's got some trick. He's going to block a 1/1 anyway.
Let's see how he feels about that.
Maybe you see Annihilating Fire here on one of the other ones. It's going to let it happen, huh?
Okay. I mean, could be a Deviant Glee or something like that for this Dagger Drone Imp. I have no idea. Or maybe he just hopes he gets lucky. He's definitely the deck, though, because... Alright, Annihilating Fire. That's fine, I guess. Oh, Annihilating Fire on my face. Curious. So... He has... Explosive Impact? And he's going to drop the land after the combat?
Maybe. I mean, he might have Mizium Mortars he's trying to play too, also. Okay. I mean, this doesn't save him. Without some sort of removal. I'm curious.
Yeah, green mana is pretty bad because that allows Collective Blessing and Swift Justice if it really came down to it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's an interesting swing with the Imp there. No block. That's kind of weird.
All right,
All right.
there's the land.
So maybe just Mizium Mortars here. All right, what do you got? You got 6 in the air. He's going to try to kill 1 and then burn you out with explosive impact after the swing.
Yeah.
So let's see. All right, now, if he kills a bird, if he kills a 2/2 bird, you're still swinging in for 2, 4, 5, 2, 4. So you can do a maximum of 5 damage with Swift Justice.
Yes.
I might leave a bird back here. It really doesn't change anything, and it allows you to block out if you have to.
I'm kind of feeling the same way. Now the question is, with no blocks, do you just go for the win? Because we're sitting on 5.
I think he's got to have some sort of removal here, or he's just a horrible player. I mean, this is still for the win right here. Oh, I see what you're saying.
No,
Place with justice.
Only,
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, you're playing around explosive impact here.
Right. And I'm feeling the explosive impact. I'm definitely feeling it. Do everything you can to get him to 5. I mean, annihilating fire to the face. And then win with explosive impact.
Mm-hmm.
Or, conversely, I Swift Justice a bird for the win, and then he has to waste it on a bird, because that's the only removal spell he has? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. We've drawn out land for quite a few turns here, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're sitting on 5, 6, 7, 8 land right now. All right, so obviously this is a very mind-tingling assault here. So, oh, there we go. I thought we were getting somewhere. All right.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay. So that's the end. So do you go for the win, or do you just stay back?
I mean, all right, if you go for the win here, he burns out whatever you've got.
Right.
If he's got annihilating fire and explosive impact, you're dead.
Yes. Conversely,
and he doesn't have creatures, I guess, because he's not really playing them.
No. Conversely, we hold back and then win next turn.
I think that's a safer play.
And
that's
like,
my play, but
almost every card in the deck is a live draw.
And a Deviant Glee still doesn't do it. I think end of turn explosive impact here.
And then hope for the secondary removal. Okay, there's the explosive impact.
Yep. And then if he's got removal for the bird, you're just dead.
We're sad. He's playing something. Yep, Traitorous Instinct.
Yep. All right, well.
Yeah, it could have went either way. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe the swing there was all the birds, make him answer with the explosive impact. That probably was the play. That other forest was nowhere coming.
No. Okay, so really weird Rakdos.
Yeah.
Explosive
Lots
impact,
of burn.
annihilating fire. I feel that Common Bond is good for getting most of our 3/3s out of kind of messing with that.
I think the Sphinx is bad
Yeah,
in this matchup.
Sphinx always seems to come out. He can come out for... let's see here. I mean,
Fall of the Gavel is a card, but you know you're going to want creatures against Rakdos definitely.
No, yeah. I mean, well, let's see here. I don't think Armory Guard is good enough. I I mean, there is this Griffin, which stops imps and things.
Yeah, I think the Griffin is fine. I mean, I don't see anything else that really stands out.
Let's go Griffin. I think that should be fine.
That sounds good.
Sure. Okay, this hand's a little bit different than the last hand.
Mm-hmm. But it is showing all of your colors.
And he goes down to 6. He goes down to 5. He goes down to 4. He goes down to 3. And he keeps it 3.
Wow.
That's pretty unfortunate.
That's tough.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever mulliganed to 3 in mtgo?
I mean, I have, but I've always conceded.
Okay. I've
never won with 3 cards.
Out of spite, I don't think I've ever mulliganed to 3. Yeah, sure, dramatic rescue.
So I'm wondering how that last game plays out. If we swing in with all the birds, we see explosive impact on a bird.
Yes. He traitorous instincts.
Still swing in for 4, but then he's dead the next turn. So that was the play.
Well, can't get any better than that.
No. If you rip a land here, this becomes incredibly good.
That's pretty much what you want to see against Rakdos.
Yeah, I guess, and talking with Andy, I think if you've got the win, you almost always go for it. White.
Really? Dead Reveler. So, what can white even mean? An arrest?
If he leashes this, I don't even know what to say.
He's not going to leash. He's not going to leash it, rather. Yeah, okay. And that's fine. Okay, so we did get a land.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about that land, but let's go ahead and swing in here.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to go ahead and arrest this.
No.
While that is the only live play in our hand, I think there's better things we can be doing next turn.
I agree.
And in the future with arrest. Okay, so, I mean, we can play 4 of our 5 cards at this point. Okay, see, now...
Well, but I mean, then it allows you to 2-for-1 him now.
Yes. Oh, no, that's what I mean. Now this becomes a real arrest target.
Yes, yeah.
And you know what? Centaur Healer makes that not so bad. Okay, so there's a Drudge Beetle. That's fine. So let's get in there. And what do we hold up here? I guess we'll hold up this.
You just leave up the gate. Yeah.
So Reveler is just filled with enchantments right now.
He sure is.
I really like this card. I mean, besides being a good card with kind of okay art, I think really it's the flavor text that gets me.
Yeah.
He's the unlife of the party. Sure. Well, throw another color in there.
Yeah, the arrest on your super enchanted creature when you mull to 3 is never good.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Yep. Seems good.
Sure, so I guess we just run in here. And so the question now is, I think the idea here is Eyes in the Sky is Phantom General next turn. Well, Eyes in the Sky is at his end step, and then Phantom General.
Yeah.
I think that gets us the most power on the board when he's stunted like this.
And if you draw a land, you can Phantom General and Drudge Beetle.
Oh, it'll be fantastic. I can only dream.
All right.
So,
still unleashing?
No.
He's thinking about it, which, yeah,
Yeah, you gotta leash that bad boy.
I agree.
Ethereal Armor would be kind of funny. He's got the enchantment deck, potentially. Right.
Yeah, he's definitely got some. I think Pursuit of Flight is playable in Rakdos no matter what.
So that's a blue. That's pretty good.
Yep.
I think we're just going to go ahead and swing away here. Let me just make sure I tap the mana correctly. Can you think of any reason not to swing with the Centaur Healer, Swift Justice?
No.
Would you see that in a Rakdos deck with one card left? Probably not.
I don't even know why he's playing the white and the... I mean, the blue is probably for Pursuit, but this mana is a mess.
So now we can even get a Drudge Beetle out. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't even know what to expect from a deck playing these colors, to be honest.
I don't know. I kind of expect a concession here.
Yeah, I think you might see it. And you got 4 in the air.
So this is not the deck that we saw at all.
I mean, it may be. He may have just been off-white the whole game.
But we still don't know what that white is for.
No. And he would be a dummy to show us. This has got to be just a scoop. Nice shiny bird tokens, though.
I meant to look and I didn't look. If you populate a shiny bird token, do you get a shiny bird token?
That's a good question.
I was supposed to look. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of action coming up.
Yeah.
Well, that worked well.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you get a regular.
That's unfortunate.
In fact, I'm fairly certain of it because I think you got a regular when you did Tristani's Judgment.
That's what I was
and
trying to
populated
remember.
a bird. Yeah.
Back when I did it. All right, so I guess we'll just go into it. Street Sweeper comes in. No, it's not going to come in. All right, let's do it. I don't even know what we're playing against, so let's just go with what we got.
Yeah.
Okay, this is kind of weird. I mean, these creatures are amazing. If you draw a white, we're okay. If we draw a green, we're okay. If we draw any mana, we're okay. So
yeah.
This is fine.
Got a 1-drop this time, maybe?
Bellows
Yeah.
Lizard.
Indeed.
It's the enchantment deck. Gotta be.
I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, it's just a quick dude. I'm not a big fan of this card. I mean, he's going to get in for 2 right here, but he's not going to do anything else.
The only time I've seen him played was when the Pursuit of Flight was near at hand. Man, he has not been Pursuit of Flighted.
Mm-mm.
Rixmati. That's a good card.
Chainwalker's pretty good, yeah. It's an aggressive start.
We're getting there.
Slowly but surely.
We're getting toward a Sunspire Griffin. An argument could have been made for putting down a blue for a Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah, I think if he Pursuit of Flights that Chainwalker, that would have been pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see. That was kind of a snap land there.
It's okay.
We'll see what happens. All right.
He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about pumping that Bellows Lizard. That's what he's thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, you're right. Pursuit of Flight.
There you go. Yeah.
What can you do? All right. Well, so that was pretty unfortunate play on my part there.
It's all right.
All right. So
I mean, I think the play here is definitely Cyclonic Rift.
yeah, just wait. We're kind of stuck.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can get back into the game with a green with the healers anyway.
Oh, green would
And
be.
this way, it doesn't put Pursuit of Flight back in his hand either.
I would be elated to see a green mana. Huh.
Okay. So, but he doesn't put it on the one he's got untapped, which means he's got Dynacharge.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, so wait for the swing. Alright, so now
Yeah,
we have
go
to
ahead
play
and
it.
drift it.
He can't replay the Gore House, which is nice.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think maybe here I just patrol.
We may catch him.
Yeah,
never
I think
know.
you do. And that's a really good blocker, because even if he plays the Chainwalker, I mean, he may Dynacharge it,
Well,
but it gives you more time to find your outs.
I think he's going to draw here. If he doesn't lay down a land, to look for that land. We didn't see Bloodfray Giant, which is nice. So here we go. So in with Bellows Lizard.
Yep.
Alright, I guess we'll give it a shot. What do you think? Does that seem right?
Yeah, it does seem right. I mean, either he's got to take his whole turn to kill it with Launch Party, or he can Dynacharge, kill it, but it takes his whole turn, which is fine. Once you hit those Centaur healers, it's going to be easier. He just lets it go. He's thinking about pumping and Dynacharging. I mean, I don't know why you would...
He's fishing. Yeah, he's got to find that card now.
He can still kill it with a Dynacharge. Do have to remember he's got Traitorous Instinct in his deck.
Nope, Bellows Lizard just goes away.
Yeah, and the Chainwalker. Come on, green mana. Let's make a game out of this.
Green mana is gonna swing it. Once before, I called for the green mana and it came. And on this turn, I would once again ask the gods to give me my green mana. No, that's an arrest.
It is indeed.
Which is fine. So now the mode of play here is, do you swing it with the Hussar Patrol and look for a way to... I mean, you can't block, obviously, so we're going to do this.
Yeah.
But then it's Sunspire Griffin or Eyes in the Skies. I think Eyes in the Skies is right.
Yeah, I think maybe it is.
Excuse me.
Maybe Instinct here.
This is right about the time when the Selesnya Guildgate starts coming out, if we can make it to the next turn. Really? Okay. Well, that happens.
I kill this with Eyes in the Skies. That's just me. I mean, we do have an arrest, I guess, but taking 3 more... I mean,
Putting
we
us
do
down
have
to
healers
9.
too. I don't know.
Well, now it's kind of the question of, do you see the Centaur healer? Well, when with Eyes in the... Alright, well, Eyes in the Skies comes out. If we see a Phantom General, Eyes in the Skies becomes amazing. We have the mana to cast him.
Mm-hmm. If not, you just arrest him. Maybe you do take... I think you just take 3 here.
Yeah, I think we're kind of... I mean, we're hoping. But why not? Let's live a little.
Maybe here you see that. No Dynacharge here.
If I don't see anything, I would feel great. seeing an Underworld connections. Oh shoot, there's the imp.
Yep.
All right, well. So let's see.
So splashing white for arrest is what we got.
Huh.
Hmm.
Can't common bond. Can't centaur healer.
That's annoying.
Man, I almost feel like our only play is this griffin.
Well, I mean, what are you going to block the Chainwalker with? You could Griffin and then force him to swing in and double block it with the birds, but if he removes one of them,
you're screwed. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a problem arresting the Chainwalker and then maybe swinging him with one bird, but I don't know. It's up to you, man. I called it wrong last game, so I'll defer to you. If you think Griffin, then Griffin. Just think about how you're going to block. He does have Traitorous Instinct.
Yep.
So if you Traitorous Instincts your Griffin, it's going to leave you taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 technically, and then he can just burn you out.
I imagine he just takes this.
He does, yeah.
Man, I'd rather get that arrest on something good, but I think you're right. I just can't think of a way for me to get anywhere with this griffin. Oh, rest. But I guess he arrested a Hussar patrol, so I don't know.
Yeah, he did. It swings in against him pretty much indefinitely because of his unleash, and it doesn't tap, which is bad.
Yeah, even a common bond and a Hussar patrol would have been nice. That's living the dream.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, that pretty much that makes me wish that I had a green mana for common bond one of these days. That would have been amazing. But there's nothing we can do.
But I mean, really, there's worse things he could have done.
Yeah.
And he may still do. You don't know.
It's like that was an electrickery though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he still has 3 mana open? Yeah, Dead Reveler's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Never wanted a green mana so bad.
Yeah, you can't even...
Yeah, we can't even play a Griffin and Swift Justice or do whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a long time since we've drawn land. I don't know what you say. Didn't we start with 2 blue and a white?
Yes. All right.
How many turns has that been? It's like...
I'm going to put my buddy down.
Wow, we're going to draw into a lot of land here soon.
I'm okay with that. It's just like, why does it have to happen when it's 17 and 8? That's not so good. I don't like that. It's like, so now if I take this Dead Reveler, I get put to 5, which is explosive impact range.
Yeah, you got to take it, I think. I mean, he'll just dig for it.
He's got the mana. He's pre-combat Tenement Crasher.
Oof.
That's like the worst thing in the world I think I could have seen right now.
Yeah. All right, so under the bus, my friend.
Yeah, there's not much here. Well, Sunspire Griffin. That's not an archer, so you're screwed.
A green mana does, I mean, it allows you to do what?
I don't think it allows me to do anything.
Ugh, that's terrible.
I think that's all. Well, we can live for one more turn.
Yeah, you can. You got to try it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot you can do when you're off color for, I don't know how many rounds it's been. Yeah, turn 8. So, it's just pretty bad.
I'm trying to think of how you get out of this.
The only thing you can do is
I mean, you
swift.
could play the healer, but then you still have to chump the
Yeah.
crasher with it.
I mean, he can draw
That's
the
pretty
cards
bad.
he wants because he's got plenty of life.
He's got a lot of burn too.
Yeah. So, I mean, you block here.
Yep.
You swift justice. You live for one more turn.
Yep. And I don't think you've got anything that gives you an out.
I don't think there is either.
I mean, if you had 2 green, you could Centaur healer. I mean, if you had I don't know. I just don't. Well, no.
I'm trying to think of a way for, like, Cyclonic Rift, which is already gone, to do something, and I don't even think it could have done anything right now because we're
I
too
don't think
far
anything
away.
does anything. Dramatic Rescue, nothing does.
Yeah, see, there's a collective blessing. All right. Well, you know what?
You gonna go out like a man again?
I've got to. You gotta let him swing. It's only an extra.
That's impressive. I'm just a poor sport. I scoop right there.
It's only an extra 10 seconds. He wants to. This tenement crasher won him the game, so he wants to swing with it. Go ahead and draw another card.
He's gonna Trader's Instinct your arrested Hussar Patrol.
You know what? Sure, I would. Why not? That's like the people that swing with the Centaur healer just because. Alright, everyone. Well, you win some, you lose some. Hope you guys enjoyed that, though. Props to Trojan there. he got us going.
He did.
Where's the green at? Alright. So
2 down the road, and then just a
let me
mountain
guess,
of it.
it's
Yeah.
all green? Alright, now. Alright, so yeah, this is Roz for the mtgnoob here with Josh.
Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we will see you guys around for the next one.